$50 pack. $50. Is it worth it?
Okay, sweetie. I'm sorry I woke you up. I'll talk to you later. Okay, bye.
I misplaced the hair dye. Oh, it's right there. Never mind.
I don't even want you. Don't wear the hair dye when you do that. And please clean up the mess.
Alright.
That was
We
the
got
last
some
box.
packs. Alright, let's see. We got a non-playable obelisk. First, I'm going to start opening the this side, and then I'm going to go from there. We got Invasion of Chaos. Stumbling. Any monster that is normal summoned, flip summoned, or special summoned is changed to defense position. It's okay. Death Kangaroo. The attack of a monster that attacks this monster in defense position is lower the defense of this card. Destroy the attacking monster. I'd run a Pinch Hopper. When this card is on your side of the field, you can set to the graveyard, you special summon one insect monster from your hand. Oh, that's pretty cool. Chaos Emperor Dragon of the End. This card cannot be normal summoned or set. Only can be special summoned by removing one light and one dark monster from the graveyard. Paying 1,000 life points. Send all cards to the end of the player's hand and all the field to the graveyard. So 300 damage to your opponent's life points. So that's the graveyard by respect. Another shiny, which is in the title. Drop and drop. Each time one monster on your side field inflicts battle damage to your opponent's life points, your opponent has one card from the top of his or her deck to the graveyard. Hyper Hammer. When this monster battles an opponent's monster, unless the opponent's monster is destroyed by battle, it is returned to its owner's hand at the end of the game. It's okay, you don't stand for that. So, add 2 water monsters from the graveyard. If the attack 1,500 or less, per less card. Alright, now, how I'm going to do this is we got this one. I'm going to set this face down. And I'm going to reach at the end.
Oh, did she give you the $20?
Skullmark Ladybug. When this card is sent to the graveyard, increase your life points by 1,000 life points. It's okay if you're running an insect deck. And that was the Invasion of Chaos pack.
I have to wait till it gets so hot.
Now, I'm going to...
How many are eating each, too?
So we got Invasion of Chaos, Spell Ruler, Dark Crisis, and Metal Riders.
I actually think we should pick out a pack to save it, especially for the end.
Alright, I run a Blue Eyes deck, so I'll save this for the end.
Yeah, but when I started,
And then...
had a couple of them.
Also, I just now noticed that this isn't a packet to open, so I think it comes with all 3 Egyptian gods. But they're not playable, they're just collector's edition, I think. But it's still pretty cool.
This is pretty nice. You want to take it for me a little bit?
We got Obelisk the Tormentor, Slifer the Sky Dragon, the Winged Dragon of
Because I
Raw.
have to shake it until it
Ooh,
dies.
okay, these are shiny. Alright.
Are they collectors?
Yeah.
Or
The 3 Egyptian gods. Okay, cool.
I need to find.
I'm gonna put these in separate packs because they're not from the booster packs. So, and then also what came in with the Egyptian gods is Blue Eyes White Dragon, shiny. We got Dark Magician, shiny. And you guessed it, Red Eyes Bee Dragon, shiny. So that came in with this pack. And these came in with this pack. And also this face down. Now, Spell Ruler pack, the booster pack.
Why do you look bad?
Oh, I love the smell of new cards. You want to smell?
That's
good, doesn't
that's
it?
Oh wait, can't say that. Demonetized.
What does that mean?
You don't get money for your channel.
Oh, okay. Whiptail Crow.
Demonetized? Like if you cuss a lot or anything bad will get you demonetized and you cannot make money. You can make money off of 10-minute videos.
Whiptail Crow. No effect. It's pretty bad, but it's alright. Then I'm going to put this down with that. Gravekeeper Servant. Unless your opponent sends one card from the top of his or her deck to the graveyard, she cannot declare an attack.
Let me see. Oh, yep, that's good. Thank you, babe.
You're welcome.
Physic Kappa. No effect. I did not say the name right because my mom's super religious. We got Turtle Oath. This card could be used to ritual summon Crab Turtle. You also must tribute monsters whose total level equal level 8 or more from the field or hand.
We got some gloves here too.
Well, actual good gloves that won't.
Yeah.
I'll just.
They're just trying to dye their hair. Flying Chemiker.
I usually just.
Number 1.
Some people.
When this card is sent to the graveyard as a result of battle, you can special summon one wind monster from with an attack of 1,500 or less in face-up attack position from your deck. Then shuffle your deck.
I'll leave it in for 15 minutes.
Yeah, don't worry about them. They're just being them
Well, I
dying
can't
here.
find my Justin Bieber shirt, so.
Chain Energy. As long as this card remains face up on the field, you and your opponent must pay 500 life points per card to set cards from your perception hands. So pretty much like, for each time you set or summon a card, then you have to lose 500 health points. Molten Destruction. Increase the attack of all fire monsters by 500 points, and decrease their defense by 400. Gigan Bakuiden? This looks pretty cool. Pyro Effect. Flip. After this card's been flipped, tribute it during your standby phase
I
to
thought you
destroy
dyed
all
your shirt.
monsters. To destroy all monsters, you control and inflict damage equal to half the total attack of the destroyed cards, excluding monsters to your opponent. I might actually put this in my deck. That's really good. And then we have this face down right here. Next. Dark Crisis. Shooting Starbow, CL. Decrease the attack of a monster equipped with this card by 1,000 points. A monster equipped with this card can attack your opponent's life points directly. That's pretty good. Dire Panda. The attack of this card increases by 500 points For every monster your opponent's side of the field. When this card attacks with an attack higher than the defense of your opponent's defense position monster, inflict the difference battle damage to your opponent's life points.
Wait, Nathaniel, I haven't been recording.
You're smiling, you lie. Outstanding Dog Martin. When this card is sent to your graveyard, add it to your deck and then shuffle it. So if you've been getting bad hands, that's pretty good. If you use it right. Kelbeck. A monster that attacks this card remains to its owner hand, and damage calculation is applied normally. So if you just put it in defense, there you go. Guardian Trice. Can only be summoned or flip summoned by special summoning. There is a twin swords of flashing light giants on your side of the field. When this is destroyed and sent to the graveyard, special summon to your side of the field the monster in your graveyard that was used to tribute summon for this card. Mustering of the Dark Scorpions. You can activate this card when a face-up Dawn Zalgoose on your side of the field. You can special summon from your hand any of the cards that include Dark Scorpion and their name, or are named Cliff of the Trap Remover. You can only special summon up to one card with each name.
Powering off.
Ray of Hope. Add 2 light monsters from your graveyard to your deck and then shuffle it. And Rod of the Mind's Eye. The Mind's Eye. If a monster equipped with this card inflicts battle damage to your opponent, the damage becomes 1,000 points. Good for weak monsters. And then we have this face down. So far we went through this pack. We went through the Invasion. The Dark Crisis.
Two packs, what? Oh, nope. Yeah. Two technically. Technical two.
Metal Raiders. The Bristow Butcher. When this card inflicts battle damage to your opponent draws 2 cards. I wouldn't really recommend using that. Mushroom Man number 2. To shift the control of this card to your opponent.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, only if you have a deck good for health taking away.
Do you?
Twin? Not really. Mine's I mean a Blue Eyes deck. Twin-headed Thunder Dragon. Thunder Dragon plus Thunder Dragon. DNA surgery. When you activate this card, declare one type of monster. As long as this card remains face up on the field, all face-up monsters become that type you declared. Sword Hunter. When this card destroys a monster by battle, equip it to this card and as an equipped card. At the end of this battle phase, this card gains 200 attack for each card equipped by this effect. Metal Detector. You can activate trap cards during the turn this card is activated. Ceasefire. Flip all face down defense to this monster. Light Force Sword. Card from your opponent's hand and remove it from play face down. During standby phase of your opponent's 4 turn after this card's activation, return that to the card to your target's hand. Docure Oeba. No effect. Major Riot. Activate when a monster you control is returned from opponent's card effect. Return all monsters in the monster cards on the field to their owner's hands. Then each player Reign of Mercy. Increase the life points of both players by 1,000 points.
I need somebody to turn the water for 15 minutes. What kind is this?
Legend of Blue Eyes White Dragon. I hope I get a Twin Burst.
What is that?
A Blue Eyes Twin Burst Dragon is, if you have 2 Blue Eyes in your hand and a Polymerization, you could fusion summon it. It cannot die from battle. Or you could get 2 Blue Eyes on the field, kill them, and special summon Blue Eyes from your extra deck. But it's kind of hard to get. So, this is probably going to be my favorite pack, my favorite booster pack. Okay. The Legend of Blue Eyes White Dragon. It looks depressed now. Red Skull Bird. Skull Red Bird. No effect. I am going to fix this. That's better. Then I'm going to put this face down. I'm used to... okay, whatever. Maskai the Legendary Swordsman. No effect. Maneater. No effect.
That's my church name.
Celtic Guardian. No effect.
Am I still pretty?
Giant Soldier of Stone.
No effect.
Come on now. All of them, no effect.
Look how hot it's getting already.
Ray and temperature.
So
No
first one
effect.
has to go like that with it.
Oh yeah, I know.
Okay.
Gotta rub it around.
Amy. Increase the attack and defense of all fiend spellcaster
I don't know
types.
if this was a
Monsters
good
by
idea. Last time I
200
dyed
points.
My hair fell out. No, it wasn't.
Also, decrease the attack and defense of all fairy type monsters by 200 points.
Looks like you got jumped.
What?
And
Looks like you
then
got jumped.
I haven't said it looks like she has cancer.
Witty Phantom. No effect.
You know what, boys? 6 more cards to reveal.
Now,
This would be easier if it was hot outside.
first one we're gonna look at is from the pack Invasion of Chaos.
Oh, we fix it?
Earth Chant. This card is used to ritual summon any Earth ritual monster. You must also tribute monsters from the field or your hand, whose total level equal to level of the monster you are attempting to summon. I think the best card. And I'm gonna see which is the best out of all these. Now, Final Destiny. Destroy 5 cards from your hand. Discard 5 cards from your hand. Destroy all cards on the field.
You'll be serving food and die all over your hands, Brandon.
That's his card.
Now, my favorite from this.
It's a good thing
Pack.
it comes off the
Spell
screen, 'cause I
ruler.
put it everywhere on my face.
Wouldn't it be like that spider looking one?
Thank you, Hannah, for picking up. Appreciate it.
You're welcome.
You're welcome.
Yeah, I'd probably say it's
What was your name again?
Jose.
Jose, okay.
my favorite would probably from this pack
Really, Jose?
would be Jijin
DD.
Bakuden.
Dee
DD.
Sorry, I don't know.
That's probably my favorite from this
You
pack.
can just show mark up.
Goblin of Greed. As long as this card remains face up on your side of the field, neither player can activate an effect by discarding from his or her hand.
Oh.
How many minutes do we have? Do I have left?
Honey, do it, take it
From
out.
this pack, I'd probably say my favorite
30
would be
minutes, baby.
Yeah.
It's-
No, it's
probably
supposed to
Shooting Star Bow.
If you want it in darker, keep it in for 30 minutes.
Looking like a pretty legit
Did you hear
lineup
me,
here.
Hannah? If you want it super dark. Well, I got gray hair, so that's why I keep mine in 30 minutes.
The one from
Where do you
Metal
get gray
Raiders
hair from?
would be More and Fiend. No effect.
Morphine.
My favorite from this pack would probably be probably Mushroom Man number 2. This one, Pharaoh's Servant. 4-starred Ladybug of Doom. Flip, destroy all face-up level 4s on your monster on your opponent's side of the field.
I don't know. I tried to
My favorite
call
card from
him,
this pack
he didn't answer.
would probably be
I got a ride to Walgreens. So,
probably be Sword Hunter.
we saw that I probably take his tongue for his lip.
Now the card from this pack, The Legend of Blue Eyes White Dragon. It's Wasteland. Increase the attack of all dinosaur, zombie, and rock type monsters by 200 points. Wait, so the Legend of Blue Eyes White Dragon. This does not even say dragon in it. It doesn't even help it. Dinosaurs and dragons are not the same thing. I'm triggered by this. Why is it coming in this pack?
Come on now.
It's not even fitting in with the pack.
Come on now,
Theme.
Epic Gamers. Epic Yu-Gi-Ohers.
I'd probably say this is my favorite out of this pack because the defense is 2,000.
Nice.
So this, the Legend of Blue Eyes White Dragon pack, no effect. Attack of 1,300, defense of 2,000. No effect. Now, and then we got Pharaoh's Servant. My favorite card here would be Sword Hunter. If this card destroys a monster by battle, equip to this card. For each card it gains 200 attack for each card equipped. Mushroom Man number 2. For each the control of this card takes 300 damage for each on their standby phases. Pay 500 damage. Pay 500 life points to get it to your opponent's side of the field. Shooting Star Bow, increase the attack of a monster equipped with this card by 1,000 points. Monster equipped with this card can attack your opponent's life point directly. And that was Pharaoh's Servant. That Mushroom Man was Metal Raiders. Shooting Star Bow, Dark Crisis. And this one is from Spell War. And its effect is, after this card is flipped, tribute it during your standby phase to destroy all monsters. Uh, 200. Emperor Dragon of the End. This card cannot be normal summoned or set. This card can only be special summoned by removing from play one light and one dark monster in your graveyard by paying 1,000 life points. Send all cards in both players' hands and on the field to the graveyard and inflict 300 points of damage to your opponent's life points. For each card in that is sent to the graveyard by this effect. So my favorite out of all these packs would not be this. So my favorite pack would not be Blue Eyes White Dragon. So that's out. Maybe. You know what? No. This is out. So, not that.
Well, was it
It was the Sword Hunter.
the Pharaoh Serpent pack?
Yeah, it was the Pharaoh Servant.
Okay.
Mushroom Man number 2. I'm sorry, it's good. It does do damage to your opponent, but it could easily tribute it. So, not this one. Sorry, Metal Raiders, but you're out. Shooting Star Bow. This adds 1,000 to any monster that cannot be targeted. If it's targeting, I think. But it's 1,000 plus 1,000 to your monster, and it can attack directly. That's pretty good. So I'm gonna keep this here for now. This. So far, that means that the Dark Crisis is winning so far. This one, after this card is flipped, this is pretty good, but if you use this against it, you're still going to do more damage. Most likely, depending on what monster. So both of these could do pretty good damage, but I'm sorry. Spell Ruler's out. Now it's between Shooting Star Bow from the pack Dark Crisis versus Chaos Emperor Dragon and Void of the Servant from the pack Invasion of Chaos. I'm sorry, but nothing could really beat attacking directly. This is out.
Have our winner.
My favorite pack out of this is Dark Crisis because of this card. That is pretty cool.
Yes.
And then if you turn it around, you got Joey, Yugi,
Did you hear me?
and
Yeah,
Seto
is the
Kaiba.
back of my hair changing too?
That's pretty cool.
Yes, baby.
I guess that wraps up this video. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe and comment.